Dr. Larry Stroud is with us, and we're talking to you about your smile, making sure that you look pretty. Your smile is absolutely perfect. He can do that via mini dental implants. It's really, to you, old technology, but to me and maybe some of you, it's brand new technology, less expensive, less invasive. And if you have any questions, the phone lines are open. We're going to go to one right now. Glenn is with us. Good afternoon, Glenn.
Hello.
Hello, Glenn. Go ahead.
I was just wanting to know what a ballpark figure it would cost to get my 4 teeth in the front and the top, and 4 teeth in the front and the bottom.
Mm-hmm. So, Glenn, the rest of your teeth are good?
Well, I've got some out in the back, but I probably wouldn't replace them.
Well, for replacing single teeth or several teeth, and you know this is the same for whether we're replacing one tooth, you know, several teeth, all your teeth. It's all kind of the same procedure. And most of the time when we're just replacing a few teeth, you know, we're putting them in permanent. So basically I sort of compare it to what a person has to go through with a surgical option. You know, I usually tell people, before I had the mini implants, you'd have to go to the surgeon and go through a couple of surgeries with some healing in between to have this sort of thing done where you have a tooth put in, okay? And it can cost, you know, easily $3,000 to $4,000 a tooth. With my mini implants, it's about half of that, and you really don't go through any surgery. I numb the gum a little bit, put an implant in, like in your case, say there was 4 teeth. I'd numb the gum a little bit on top, put probably 4 implants in. You probably wouldn't even hardly be sore after that. And then when I have the crowns ready or the teeth ready, about 3 weeks later, you come back and I put the teeth on, and you just have your teeth there. And they would just stay there, just be permanent teeth. So it goes pretty quick and easy.
Thank you for the call, Glenn. Troy is with us now. Good afternoon to you, Troy.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm doing very well.
I have a question about the snap-in dentures.
Right.
Will they get loose over time?
Oh, that's a good question.
Just the mechanics of pulling them in and out.
Yeah, that's a real good question. I don't know if anybody's asked that on here, but basically, everything is real strong and solid. The only thing that wears in the system there's like rubber O-rings in the housing of the denture. You know, when I showed that denture with the snaps in it, they're like rubber O-rings. And those will wear over time. So people will usually come back and replace those O-rings about, you know, every year or two, or whenever it seems to get loose. And then it's kind of tight as it was to start.
But you'll feel they're getting just a little bit loose. Come on in and replace
people will know
those.
when they start getting loose.
Is that a complex procedure to get the O-rings fixed?
Takes a few minutes in the office.
That's it.
Not a big deal.
Good. Love hearing that. All right, Karen is with us now. Karen, welcome to the show.
Hello?
Hello, Karen. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have a question. I had a couple incidents happen to lower partial, top and bottom.
Right.
And it took me forever to save the money to get the bottom one fixed after it was broke. Actually, a tooth got knocked out that held it on. And right after I got them back, I got the car wreck, and it broke out the remainder 3. The partials I had was made out of metal. It wasn't no bunch of gum, but it was all I could do to wear that. I know I cannot wear dentures at all.
Right.
So this is my only hope, but I don't have the money to go get both done at one time. So what I was wondering is if they do like little, put the little things in here and there to hold a partial in, and then as you go along and pay it, you know, pay as you go along, put more like 1 in each one. Mm-hmm. In other words, like 3 on one side and 3 on the other to hold the partial in.
Well, I don't really do this, and it doesn't really work great for partial plates. Okay, most people with partial plates come to me to get rid of those things and to have teeth that stay in. This really doesn't work too well with partial plates. So you know, your teeth could be replaced in there permanently for sure. It just sort of depends on the situation. If any of your teeth are still good, or if you're going to still keep some of your teeth. I mean, say if half of your teeth are good, you know, we would just add implants and add the teeth where they're missing. You know, cost-wise, you know, there are payment plans and things like that to try to work out. Sometimes teeth can be put in a few at a time, you know, one side one time another. But I don't use them too much with partial plates.
Okay. Thank you very much, Karen. Appreciate your call. The phone lines are open, 571-5263. Dr. Larry Stroud is here. Mini Dental Implant Center of Louisville, located on Dixie Highway. We'll be right back on Wave 3 Listens.